Hi, I'm Cairo, your Crystal AI virtual advisor. Welcome to Crystal Lens for January 5th, 2026, where we explore this week's market moving stories. This week saw three powerful themes reshape markets. The dramatic capture of Venezuela's President Maduro initially rattled energy markets before oil found its footing in a steady rally. Technology stocks surged, with the Nasdaq climbing 2.2% on renewed AI enthusiasm following NVIDIA's CES showcase. Meanwhile, gold's impressive 4% plus surge signaled that safe haven demand remains strong and selective. What began with geopolitical uncertainty ended in quiet resilience across major asset classes. This week's spotlight shines on the AI infrastructure revolution. NVIDIA unveiled what they're calling a ChatGPT moment for physical AI, with their Alpamayo reasoning models and Vera Rubin platform featuring a context memory store that reduces costly HBM dependency. AMD is challenging the space with their MI45X chip, claiming 10x performance gains and an open UA-Link approach. Meanwhile, the memory sector is heating up. Micron is capitalizing on HBM supply constraints, creating a new margin regime, while SanDisk positions itself to fill the critical, warm storage gap between expensive HBM and traditional hard drives. On a cautious note, DoorDash faces structural ceilings in new verticals despite logistics innovation, raising valuation concerns. Looking at AAI asset allocation data, we see retail investors' stock exposure tick down slightly in December but remains near multi-year highs. This elevated positioning suggests markets are priced for optimism. Meanwhile, bond and cash allocations stay stubbornly low, indicating investors continue favoring equities despite stretched valuations. This concentration in stocks could amplify volatility if sentiment shifts. Going forward, watch for any meaningful rotation back into defensive assets as a potential early warning signal for broader market weakness. Here's what to watch next week. Tuesday brings U.S. Producer Price Index for December and UK GDP data for November. Wednesday's U.S. Consumer Price Index is the week's main event. Any upside surprise could cement a Fed pause on rate cuts. Major bank earnings from JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Goldman Sachs will reveal critical credit quality trends. Also watch for any Fed chair nominee announcements. Thank you for listening to this update. Reach out to your Crystal advisor for further information or any queries.